Okay, so what's happened this last month? There's been a lot that I've been dealing with. Just still trying to deal with my dysphoria. So what's been going on with that is when it's the hormone fluctuation, when it's hormonally my time of the month, it's when it's been the worst. And it's pretty much making it so I want sex, no, I can't have it yet, like vaginally. Other than that, there's not much I can do about that. When that happens, just have to deal with it when it happens. And there's been times where I'm not wanting sex, but I still want play, like non-sexual play. So I've been kind of exploring that a little bit. So it's like the clothing aspect, or like towards the BDSM side of things. So if you can comment on what I can do for like non-sexual play, that could be helpful. Let's see. Well, so I did see the doctor recently. The test results came back. My testosterone's normal, even though it went from 14 to 18. It's still in the normal female range. But my estrogen came back too high, even though the test results were on a completely different, it was 2 days when the blood work was done before I took my next dose. And it was coming back like 900 and something. So I had to drop from my estrogen from 4 ml to 0.4 ml to 0.3 ml. And I've been noticing this time when I dropped a dose, because like last time when I dropped a dose and I had to go back up, how it was negatively affecting everything, causing dysphoria and my breasts to go down to size and whatnot. Well, this time it hasn't affected things, which is, I find that weird, because my hips are still ranging around 33.5 to 34 from when everything changed last time. My waist is still 27.5, and my breasts are still ranging around 39 to 39.5 inches. So yeah, so that's pretty much where they're at. And I'm really happy with them, which I don't want to have augmentation. As long as they stay up in size, I'll be fine. Which I'm not sure how surgery is going to affect that, because I've heard once you have surgery, because the hormone difference, you have a secondary growth, but it's not like huge, just like minor. So you'll see. And yeah, and during that hormone fluctuation, I've been noticing I'm still getting the cramps and bloating. And my spontaneous orgasms have dropped off. Like last month I only had about 5. This month so far, 2. Pretty much. So yeah. The doctor was saying it's because all the nerve endings are there. That's why I'm having like the cramps, bloating, spontaneous orgasms. And after surgery, the nerves are still there. It's just when everything heals and connects in those spots, we'll see if it still happens. So yeah, so pretty much that's been going on. My therapist, gave me a bunch of tips and stuff that could help with my dysphoria and anxiety when it happens, which has been helpful. And yeah, And the thing is, the therapist at the Pride Center, second therapist, her internship is ending, so I have to, so like next week, I'll be seeing someone new. And my plan was to continue therapy with the second therapist until after I get what I need after I have surgery, what I might need at that time, that extra help. So yeah, other than that, not real much things haven't happening as much. It's just about 3 more months to go until I have surgery, and I'm just having some thoughts about that as well. Well, the thing is, the thoughts I've been having about surgery and some recent videos I've been watching of other trans individuals, trans men and trans women, because I watch both trans men and trans women's videos so I can get a better understanding both perspectives of other people's experiences. And some of the things I've noticed is actually true to what I'm going through right now. Like one thing, one of the videos I was watching was a trans guy, I can't remember who it was, but he was saying, it's like when your dysphoria from one thing goes away, then you start noticing the dysphoria from other things starts to come up. And I've been noticing that a little bit lately because of dysphoria from my breasts. These wonderful, fun things on my chest. Yeah, I don't have dysphoria from that anymore. So I've been noticing dysphoria from other things. It's mostly revolving around my genitalia and sex and all that. So it sucks when that happens, so I'm just trying to deal with it the best I can until I'm able to have surgery. And I know when I have surgery there's things that's going to come up and other things are going to get better. So yeah, other than that, no other real physical changes have been happening. I've been noticing my facial hair is still there, but it's growing a little bit slower. From the bicalutamide. It doesn't get the not bicalutamide, the finasteride. Because my doctor is saying the finasteride doesn't get rid of this hair. But I notice it's making it grow a little bit slower. And she was saying after I have surgery I should get laser work done. Then the electrolysis, she was saying, that would be like, do that because then it will save money. Then see her before having electrolysis done on my face. Which the hair is still through here and through here. So just have to deal with that still, which sucks. Yeah. And the other thing that's been coming up a little bit, I've been wanting a partner lately. At times. I'm just not quite sure what to do about that at the moment, because I did fill out a profile for a dating site, but I'm waiting to see if they accepted my profile. Because they're only letting in a few people a week or so. It's a free lesbian dating site made by lesbians for lesbians. Well, the site is Lesbotronic. Yeah, and it's just the way they do things. I haven't heard back from them in a couple of weeks, so if you don't hear back from them, then they don't accept your profile. But if you hear back from them, they give you your login information, which I still haven't heard back from them. Because I may or may not hear back from them, so yeah, so I'm just trying to explore other options. So if you could help, you can comment on other things to find a partner. Here where I live in Utah, because I live in Utah, so yeah. So, with everything that's been going on, like sexual play, non-sexual, like the clothing and everything around that, to like having surgery and all that, it's like what's coming up for me. The thought for me for surgery is I'm really happy and excited to have it done. I can't wait. I want it done right here, right now. There's times where I'm fine and okay, and there's times where I'm just a little bit nervous and like that time right before you fall asleep. But I know once I fall asleep, I'll be fine. And just trying to deal with the pain afterwards. It's just, yeah. Which, the other thing that has caused the dysphoria is my testes. When I feel it pop in or out. And I'm going to be so glad to get rid of those. And the excess erectile tissue. I'm going to be so glad to get rid of all that. It's going to be so much better. And the most recent thing I've noticed with my body that I've been liking, this last time I had the electrolysis done, I've noticed it looked like I had a lot of hair, but it was actually I had less hair than I thought. It's just it was spread out more. But the hair, haven't seen anything come back yet. For almost, tomorrow will be a week, so I haven't seen anything come back yet, so that's good. And I'm finding having the female hair pattern where all that hair has been removed, it feels good. I have less dysphoria with my genitalia because of that. And it's that mind-body connection I've noticed and gets a little bit better. So, which just sucks I have to have it done before surgery, but I find it really helpful now. And it's just, it's a good feeling. Especially sexually, it feels better not having that hair there. That excess hair. So, yeah, other than that, this is pretty much what I'm looking like today. Since tomorrow will be a week since switching my hormones, like the dose of my estrogen. So, yeah. Still sorry about the lighting. So, I feel better, but when the dysphoria happens, it sucks. I just have to deal with that when it comes, so I haven't really noticed any other, like, major issues except around my anxiety when it comes to, like, meeting people, dating and whatnot. And I just, not into men. I'm still not into men. Because I still identify as a lesbian with a fluid sexuality, and it's still on the female side of fluid sexuality. That hasn't changed, so yeah. So I can just say, if you're here in Utah and you would like to date me, just send me a message, comment, whatnot, and we'll see how that will work out. Because I'm still looking for a partner, female, around my age, 34. So, yeah. Other than that, nothing much has changed physically, except leg hair is a little bit decreased and growing slower, which the right leg has less than the left leg, which is weird. The pubic hair, besides electrolysis, that hair hasn't gone away. Only the hair that was growing through the tummy area, under the belly button area, since being on finasteride, that's pretty much gone away. Except for like a couple of hairs, they're still decreasing. And my underarm hair, I just shaved it once this month so far. And yeah, other than that, no other changes. So, or things going on in my life. At the moment, just looking for a partner who can accept me for who I am. Even the kinky side that I want to mention, but I don't want to mention. The best thing I can say is, like, the BDSM side of little space. I'm not going to go into any further details on that, but that's pretty much what I'm exploring right now, a little bit further into it than what I've been in the past, so, which I have gotten some clothing and whatnot, but I'm just not going to share that right now because it's a little personal and I'm exploring it a little bit, so yeah. So if you want to date me, that's just an aspect on the witchy spiritual side of things. And looking into, because I'm a lesbian and I'm looking for, instead of like the daddy Tom, it'd be more of a mommy Tom. But other than that, that's what's been going on in my life. So if you can have any help or suggestions, comment and see what might help. So until my next video, please, 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 please comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, boop!